Hello, my peepers. Welcome to Floss Tube number, I don't know, but it's a WIP parade. I don't even think I have a number for this, but it's WIP parade end of the year of 2023. It's number 4. I only have 2 bins to go through, so it's not going to be quite as long as the last one. So maybe an hour, hour and a half, and at the very end, I will tell you how many total WIPs I have and how many of them were new starts for 2023. So the last full coverage one that I started, well, I consider Carolyn Manning full coverage, but hers aren't as big as Hayes. But as far as a full coverage big one that I started at like 10 minutes to midnight of New Year's Eve was the Hayes Stitch-A-Long. I am doing Astrology Cat. My goal is to finish it by the end of this year. I am trying to put in 200 stitches a day with 1 day off during the week. I already have in 200 stitches. I still need to do 200 for today. So again, started at the top left corner. So I can't wait to work on that some more. My second choice for the Stitch-A-Long was the fox. So when that gets finished, I may do the fox. Anyways, let's get started, you guys. So we are going to work from, this bin is Tiny Modernist, Owl Forest Embroidery, Petite, and Laser Arts. So this is 6 Fat Snowmen by Lizzie Kate. And it's just called 6 Fat Men, but I call it 6 Fat Snowmen. And I am doing the frame that's on the back that was an extra PDF. So I started that on Saturday. I am doing it on a piece of Sea of Fog, 28 count even weave by Fortnite Fabrics. And I did do the words on the top that says snowmen melt my heart. So I did get that, the wording done, snowmen melt my heart, in the first frame. I may have to go through with like a light gray and just outline the letters. I mean, I can see it clear in person, but I know it doesn't look real clear on there, but I may do an outline of that. So I am doing the first one, which is called Snowed In. Snowed In. So that's the first one that I'll be stitching on it. And it calls for like Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colorworks. I do have most of the Weeks Dye Works. I don't own any Classic Colorworks. So when it gets close to time for me to stitch on this, I am going to order what I don't have. Okay, this is a Le Petite. I started this on New Year's Eve. It is called the Matilda. Isn't she cute? And I started in the center on a piece of perforated paper. So I got that much done. Yeah. And then the other one is from Le Petite is called Chocolat. And again, I started in the center on a piece of perforated paper. I have that much done. Because you know, doing all these new starts it didn't matter how many stitches got put in as long as it got started. And I have 2 projects per bag. I can see them, and so I know what's in these, so I don't have to put a tag on the zipper pull. I started the Needleworker by Cottage Garden Samplings. It's a Snowman series. Snowman Collector Series. This is number 1. I would love the rest of them. I don't have any more. This is it. And this is a piece of like 28 count mushroom Lagana. And I got a lot done on it. Look at that. Yep. I used whatever color it called for. But this calls for Weeks Dye Works and DMC. So I only worked with the DMC for now. It needs 2 colors of Weeks Dye Works, so I will purchase those sometime. I absolutely loved stitching this. But yeah, I now want more of the Cottage Garden Samplings. I only have 2. So the next one that I started was the Fox. I absolutely love this. I think there's a raccoon and an owl that I know I definitely want. So this is from A Year in the Woods. This was the number 1, but I want more of the Year in the Woods. In fact, I think I want them all. And this uses 2 Gentle Art sampler threads and DMC. So I do have one of the Gentle Art sampler threads. I need to get the other one, but that's what I got done so far. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I got a lot done on him. So I can't wait to get back to him. He's so cute. So cute. And this is just a piece of 28 count Monaco that I had left over. It's a bluish grayish color. Okay. Owl Forest Embroidery. Now, I think all of them that I started are freebies on the their website. So this is Christmas Birds. It says Christmas Birds. Owl Forest Embroidery. I do believe this was a freebie. It's 148 stitches by 213. And it does call for their Owl Forest floss, but it also has a DMC version. And I decided to go through and see and I did a conversion, so I will use some of my my Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Art sampler threads. I've heard that their embroidery is nice to work with, but the shipping is very expensive. So this is a piece of 28 count even weave. I don't see a color for it. No, there's no color for it, not unless it's on the back. Hold on. Maybe it tells, maybe there's more on the back. No, I'm calling it like mushroom, no. And this is fun to stitch up. Look at how much I got done on that. Pretty easy to stitch up. I think maybe there's a tiny bit of back stitching, but not much. A lot of color block. You know, a lot of using the same colors. Yeah. So yeah, if you go to Owl Forest Embroidery, look up their free patterns. They have a lot of really pretty ones. Okay, this is from Laser Arts Designs. They are on Etsy. This is called Pumpkin House. I do have it on Pattern Keeper. And if it does have a background, I'm not doing it. A lot of these, I'm not doing the backgrounds. So yeah, Pumpkin House. It is 199 by 195 stitches. I'm doing this on a piece of 28 count Monaco. So yeah, see, I'm not stitching all of that. And this is the Friction pen. So once this is done, I can use a blow dryer and go over the whole thing and the lines will disappear. But that's how much I have done. I have a lot of their patterns. They had a sale going on. I think it was buy two, get one free, or buy three, get one free. And because I bought so many, she gave me one or two free ones of my choice. Here's another La Petite. These are called Halloween coffees. Halloween coffees. And I started in the center. So you can get these PDFs on their website, or you can get the paper chart off of 123 Stitch. This is on a piece of 28 count white Monaco. So that's what I have done on it so far. So I have started all of their coffees. I don't know if they'll come out with more, but they are one of my favorite designers right now. And I have a whole bunch on my wish list that I want to buy. This is called Christmas Cup 9 by Maxis Patterns. It's 250 by 250. I am not doing the background. The background was all white. That's Christmas Cup 9. I'm doing this on a piece of 28 count Monaco. And I think I started on the side. I started at the top, the middle top. So that's how much of it I've got done. Yeah. Just working on the cool whip. Whip topping, whatever you want to call it. This is another Laser Arts floral book with coffee. Floral book with coffee. And again, I'm not doing the background. 28 count white Monaco. So, that's where it is. I started over here. It said it's Laser Arts Designs. I didn't even start them all that I wanted to. I'm like, no, if I started a whole bunch of these, I'm good. I don't know where this I'll set them here. This is another Laser Arts. This is Vintage Autumn Carriage. It's 189 stitches by 195, and again, no background. So that's what it will look like. Isn't that pretty? Yes. And there is my start. So I got a good start on it. This is another Laser Arts Designs. This is called Sunflower Coffee. 187 by 170. Sunflowers, yes. So I'm not doing as much parking now as I used to. I never liked parking. Then I started doing it, and now I don't like all the threads all over, so I'm not going to be parking like I was last year. But that's where I am on it. But yeah. This is another Laser Arts Designs. This is Black Golden Pumpkin. 167 by 186. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Ah, love it. .28 count Monaco. And all of these on 28 count Monaco. I think I'm doing them 2/2. Got that much done. Oh, actually, that's the top. That's the top. There we go. So, yeah, started at the top. So I was supposed to do them 1/1, and then I would forget. This is another Laser Arts Designs. This is called Fall Books. Fall Books. 28 count Monaco. Is that it? Or was it the top? That was the top. So I started at the top. Yep, so it's this here, started here. Told you I did a lot of these Laser Arts. And this is another Laser Arts Designs. This is Red Truck at Autumn Forest. It is 250 by 212. I am doing this on a piece, I don't remember what it is. I think it was 28 count though. And that's all I got done on this. Yeah, I think this is like a 28 count Monaco. So it'll be pretty on this. But yep, Red Truck at Autumn Forest. Another one is by Laser Arts Designs, is called Autumn Cat Couple. It is 191 by 198. And I love them. Oh my gosh. So adorable. So adorable. And I got that much stitched on it. So yeah, I started on this leaf here. Okay, this is a Le Petite Independence Day Coffees. I started in the center. And I believe this fabric was from Grace Notes Fabrics, and it's Swiss Mocha. I believe. Where's the top? That's the top. So I got that much of it done. Yep. Yeah, so it's Le Petite Croix de Luce. I don't know how to pronounce it right, but I just say Le Petites. Another Le Petites is Summer Coffees. And the only way I know what the real names are is because I went on 123 Stitch. Otherwise, you can get these as a PDF on their website. But if you go to 123 Stitch, you can buy the chart, paper chart, and it tells the real names. So this is Summer Coffees. I started in the center. And their Le Petites do not work well with Pattern Keeper. Putting their colors on there is just like impossible. So doing a key legend is a pain. Nope. So I print up the patterns and I stitch from the paper. The symbols are too hard because you have some symbols that are the same but different color, and on the Pattern Keeper you don't know what's what when you put in the colors, so it's really hard. This one is called Christmas Coffees. Look at that, Christmas Coffees. And I started this in the center. This is on a piece of linen that I had. It's either 28 or 32 count linen. And I'm trying to open the bag. Okay. And I always make a notch at the top left corner of my fabrics so I know where I started. So I already know that this is the top. So I always, unless it has a finished edge, so the finished edge is usually on the top or the side left. Yeah, that's my start. Because if I don't pick this up for another year or two, I'm going to say, okay, what's the top, what's the bottom? So this way I know when I pick it right back up. I've been doing that for many years. Another Le Petite. This one is called Easter Coffees. Easter Coffees. And again, I started in the center. This is a piece of that 28 count Monaco that's a bluish grayish color. So that's where I am on that. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is Owl Forest Embroidery. It's called Pumpkin Color Autumn. Isn't that pretty? And I am doing this, I believe it's a piece of 28 count Monaco. So I have that much of it done. These stitch up so good. So good. Love it. Love it. And this size is, I don't know, it doesn't tell on the front. I don't know. Another coffee is beach coffees, so don't get it confused with summer coffees. This one is called beach coffees, and that's what it will look like. Then I started in the center. Beach coffees. 28 count Monaco. That's how much of it I've gotten done. This is Tiny Modernist, the Stitch Witch, and yeah, that's what it looks like. The Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. And yeah, this could have gone in the Halloween bin, but I put it under Tiny Modernists. And got that much done. I got that much done. Stitch Witch. And this is a piece of 28 count Monaco. This is also Tiny Modernist. This is Summer Band Sampler. It's on 28 count Mushroom Lagana. So that's what it'll look like. And so I started on the top, and I'll work my way down. But yeah. Summer Band Sampler. Look at all the beachy stuff. Yeah, you got your seashells, starfish, Last one in this bin. This is an Owl Forest Embroidery. It's called Turtle Quaker. These are so much fun to stitch. And I am only using the DMC. I believe it's 28 count Monaco. These were stitching up so fast. Look at that. Ah! Isn't they cute? Yes. Turtle Quaker. Owl Forest Embroidery. So that's it for this bin. Last bin, you guys. I know, right? I think this will be the shortest video of my WIP parade. I get these in this bin. Okay. Pull out the next bin. These are Carolyn Manning and Joan Elliott. Okay, so I have 2 Joan Elliott's in this bag. So we have Winter Goddess, which you can get on 1, 2, 3 stitch. Winter Goddess. And I am doing mine on perforated paper, and since I only need 1 edge, I started it at the next spot. And then I have Summer Goddess, and doing this on perforated paper, and again on the edge. I got a lot of perforated paper from my friend Deborah, and I'm like, I really need to use them. What am I going to use them for? Well, I figured it out. So I have on this side this one, and this on this side. They go into these mesh bags, and then I can see both projects, what's in the bag. Okay. This one is Spring Goddess. Spring Goddess. And I got this much done on it. I didn't start at the top like I wanted to with the frames because they it calls for Kreinik and I didn't have those. So all of these along the side, those are all done in Kreinik. This one is Autumn Goddess. I know, right? Isn't that one gorgeous? Yeah. And this is my start on it. Then I believe all the rest in here are Carolyn Manning. So this is Mermaid's Song. Love those colors. And started at the top. Because they're full coverage. Might as well. And I could have started it on this side that's white, but I forgot about that and did it on this side. But yeah, these won't fit. Oh, maybe this will fit. Maybe it will fit in here. Yep, it does. I just can't zip it. It's okay. This is Starlight on Water. think that's what that bag was behind me. Yeah, Starlight on Water. Okay. This is done on a piece of 28 count Lugana. The color is called Pewter. Get started at the top. So that's what I have done so far. This is Reflection. This is 95 by 95, so this is a small. I'm doing this on a piece, I believe it's like a Millennium Blue. I can't remember if it was linen or even weave. Anyways, I got that much done on it. That's going to be pretty. And it does show it like on a blue fabric. But it really doesn't matter because it's all full crosses. This one is Pomegranate and Plum. Pomegranate and Plum. I believe this is Drea Purple that my friend Kaya dyed for me. So I got a little bit done going down the side. You can see it much better in person than what I'm seeing on the camera. Pomegranate and Plum. This is the first Carolyn Manning I ever started, and it's called the Pumpkin Patch. I believe I stitched that one, and I'm working on this one now. And I'm doing it on a piece of 28 count black Monaco. Yeah, see, I already finished that first square, so I'm on the second square. Look at that. I am loving this. And I bought the paper pattern, and one of my friends had the PDF, so she sent me her share of the PDF. Since I already paid for this, I figured it'd be okay. So I could get it on Pattern Keeper. Yeah. The Pumpkin Patch. Horizon. That's Horizon. Look at those colors. OMG. This is on a piece, I believe it's black. Yeah. 28 count black Monaco. You cannot see that purple on the camera, but let me tell you what, I can see this in person. It is a deep purple, and yes, I can see it. I just can't see it on the camera, but it's there. It is there. You can see it quite clearly. Yeah. I know you guys can't see it. You're like, it's invisible. No, it's there. Yep. Horizon. Gorgeous. This is Autumn Star. Actually, there's two in here. So Autumn Star, which is small, it's a 60 by 60, so it's small. I'll have plenty of perforated paper left over. I started in the top left corner. And then the other piece is Sidewalk Cafe. That's pretty. It reminds me of spring. This is 113 by 113. And I did the side, doing the frame work on the side. Yep, Sidewalk Cafe. This is Oh Christmas Tree by Carolyn Manning. Oh Christmas Tree. It is done in a really dark color. This is, I can't remember, murky maybe? I don't have the bag for it. Where did I start? Okay. Must be up here. So it's like this. I started in the center. And it's either dusk or murky or something like that I'm doing it on. That shiny thing's the needle. But yep, it's a start. Then I have Shooting Star. Shooting Star. And I'm doing this on a 14 count Ada because I had the piece already here. And since there's no fractionals, I might as well stitch it on Ada. I do use Ada sometimes, just don't prefer it. But yep, that's how much is started. And let's see, what is this one? This is Valentine Glass. Isn't that pretty? And yes, this is on Ada. It's a 14 count pink. Because I couldn't get a pretty pink that I wanted, I think an even weave, so I ended up ordering pink Ada. So it should be like this, yeah. So that's how much of it is done already. I have more done on it than I thought I did. Valentine Glass. Valentine Glass. And my last WIP. This is Autumn Meditation. It is from one of the just cross stitch issues. I had it as a PDF. Autumn Meditations. It does call for overdyes, but I didn't have this color in an overdyed. But I'm going to end up ordering all the rest of the overdyed. So all four corners are the same using this color. So just this color in the four corners, I'm going to use the DMC. Once I get to the rest of it, I will switch over to the overdyed. But for the four corners, to make them all look the same, I'm going to have to use the same color. But yep, and that's, like I said, on my perforated paper. That is it, you guys, for the WIP parade. 4 parts. This is the shortest one, which I had a feeling it would be. So let me put these all in, and then I will tell you how many WIPs I have. And how many of them were new starts in 2023. Okay, so I have altogether 248 WIPs. They were trying to talk me into starting 2 more on New Year's Eve, so I was at exactly 250. But I am happy at 248. Out of the 248, 215 of them were brand new starts in 2023. 215. Now remember, at the beginning of the year, it was supposed to be 105 new starts, 1 for every Friday and 1 for every Saturday and 1 for every Sunday. And then Amanda just enhanced it and said, just start. So we started all the things, because that's what my goal was anyways, to start all the things. So we did. We started all the things. Do I have more to start? Absolutely. But I either ran out of time or ran out of fabric, and I'm happy with the amount that I have. I know there's writing on that, but yeah, there it is. There it is. WIPs and new starts. Yeah. So that's what I have. I hope that you enjoyed the WIP parade. And I am going to go get started for the day. It is 1:10 p.m. and I still have not started stitching because I've been making my morning video, a floss tube extra video, and then this one, my WIPs, my end of the year WIP parade part 4. So, yeah, let me know how you did in 2023 and what are your goals for 2024. I will talk to all of you later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.